So this is a super fun road. If you're ever down here, just a little south of Sedalia, it's called Dakan Road, D-A-K-N Road, and it just goes to this. I think this is some national forest. I don't know which one. Fun. It's flat. It's flowy, and it's dirt, and it's pretty. So, and it cuts right through over to like the Lake George area. So yeah, not to be on pavement and dealing with traffic and whatnot. This is such a cool way to bypass all that and just kind of start cutting over west. Sometimes you just want to scream and just throw shit and break shit. Oh, this is one of those times. So I'm 2 hours into my journey of 10 days, and I'm kind of like, oh, I'm a little thirsty. I'm gonna just grab a quick drink out of my hydration system on my back. The hydration system with half of my food, my Garmin InReach, my Leatherman, just like it's kind of what I need for a 10-day trip. Just since you just need it, right? You need to hydrate, and anyways, it's I can picture it. It's sitting. I draped it over my mirrors on my Tenere in the garage, and I was in such a flustered rush, that I fucking forgot it. Like, you can't. I mean, it's like a critical part of your system. And to have just completely and utterly not remembered it. I even sat outside my garage for a minute, and I just was thinking through my head what I forgot. Oh my gosh, this is just one of those where you just get so freaking angry and just like you just want to break. So, I am not camping tonight. I am going to get to West Creek and go home. I am going to go home tonight. It's about an hour and 20 minutes on the pavement. Look at this. This is so beautiful. I'm so bummed I'm not going to just be able to continue on this dirt. So I'm going to go home, get it, and then just get up early. And then, I don't like to ride at night, so that's going to be fun. I'll probably get home at 10, 9:30, 10 in the dark. But whatever. Okay, back on track. So I left Golden this morning at 7:30. Took about two and a half hours to get here. So the good news is I'm on the best parts to get back to Sedalia. No, not Sedalia, Salida. Salida. And so yeah, I'm kind of right back on track. And yeah, I made up probably almost exactly all the time I would have lost yesterday from camping out there. So this is great. Kind of right back on track. Yes, I have my hydration system. So now we're back to dirt and I'm going to enjoy the day. So this is the entry to Aspen Ridge outside of Salida. And this is a bit bigger than it's ever been. It's like flowing like a river. So, fuck. Here goes nothing. God. Wow. I should have shut my visor and my mouth. Oh, I am soaked. That was insane. Wow, I did not expect that. Not this early in the morning or the trip. Oh man. Whew. Okay, so I'm in Aspen Ridge, and it's the last week of August, and some of the trees are already gold. Not a lot, but a few, so it's kind of wild. Man, I really want to get back here in a few weeks. I don't think it will happen, but someday we'll get back here when the trees are all gold and this whole road is covered with gold leaves. I gotta say, this is probably one of the favorite, 10 or 15 miles that I've found so far on any BDRs, just 'cause there's just some nice flowy trail with some good chunky rocks, and then you are just lined with aspen trees the entire way, and there's tons and tons of dispersed camping here too. So yeah, probably one of the best finds I found in Colorado. But yeah, look at this, just aspens, aspens, aspens. So I just left Salida, and I'm kind of excited. I got some really cool riding ahead of me today. One is Marshall Pass, which I'm pretty sure I've never done it. I think it's all dirt. And then the other one is called Owl Creek Pass, and I think it's in that on my map on the dirt road map. It's one of the A1 kind of A1 steak sauce, highly touted dirt roads. So O'Haver Lake Campground. It's about 8 miles from Poncha Springs. Very pretty. Very full. Super pretty. There's that Haver Lake campground that I just dead ended at. So I'm back up. You got the lake down there, and then all these rolling mountains and stuff. So yeah, I'm psyched. I've never been over Marshall Pass, never been over Owl Creek Pass, so this is going to be a huge day. And I also did that Aspen Ridge that just never, ever doesn't deliver. Never ceases to deliver. Always delivers. There you go. Triple, double, mega. Oh, look at this. Woohoo! Alright. It usually takes about a day just to get all the fucking negative shit out of your head from just everything. So I'm almost on track. But yeah, it takes about a day to get all the annoyances and anger and all that stuff just kind of cleansed out of your body to where you can actually enjoy this and not have to be really stressed about anything. So we'll get there. This is so rad. I can't believe I'm doing this. I totally forgot that I put this on my route today. Wow. So yeah, I gotta remember to, at some point in my travels, come back here for the aspen trees. This is like, I mean, if I get at Aspen Ridge outside of Salida and this in one day, like, this is crazy. It's just a whole tunnel of aspen trees, and you're at over 10,000 feet up here. This is so amazing. I can't believe I've never even really heard of this. Okay. This is fucked. I gotta get some shelter. Oh, brother. Oh, that's not shelter. It's going down my back. All right. So I'm gonna take some shelter here. Colorado. What do they say? Just wait 10 minutes and the weather will change. All right, back to business. Stopped raining, and we're coming down the other side of Marshall Pass Road. I'm really, really, really digging this. This is so freaking cool. So yeah, look at this. This is like out of a movie. Woo! That's Chimney Rock up there. Pretty wild. This is the best we're gonna get. And I'm surrounded by those sawtooth mountain things. This is my front door right there. I'm really enjoying this this road. It's Escalante Canyon Road. And Escalante Canyon, it's like a 30-mile road. It's right outside of Delta and Montrose. You know, I started this morning kind of above Ridgeway, came down and then hit Montrose and Delta, and now this is just kind of picking my way over to Cortez. But this is another one of those, you know, in that map, the Colorado, the best dirt roads. This was one of the top roads also in there. I haven't seen one person in 20 miles or more, except for when I turned off Highway 50. I haven't seen one person back here, and there's tons and tons of dispersed camping in this forest. I think it's the Uncompahgre. Could be the time of year. People just don't come out here in kind of the end of summer. Yeah, I don't know if there's really any hiking either here too, but cool place. Maybe in the winter it's more popular. Okay, this is interesting. I mean, this is a trail that I have mapped out, and it meets the larger trail. So I'm gonna try it, and if there's anything too bad on it, I'll just turn around. Well, so far so good. This is pretty wild. I don't think really anybody ever gets to experience this. This is pretty nuts. So that's kind of this hidden Escalante Canyon trail. This might be the end of the road on this trail. We'll see. This is too loose, the dirt. I can barely walk up it. Oh, it just gets steeper and looser. There's no traction. Fuck. Oh man. I don't think it's gonna happen, guys. There's so many bad things that could happen. I thought it was just to be this nice meandering trail, but man, it went up to 11 pretty quick. It doesn't look like it in the video, but it's too steep for my bike. I'm literally and metaphorically not gonna die on this hill today. Wow, it turns out this other part of the road that I would have missed is actually more legit than that single track or that double track I was on. This is getting spicy. Holy cow. I don't know if I've ever been this remote before. I mean, in the sense of, like, I don't know where I am really. During rain, this is probably like the last place you want to be. But right now, it's just gorgeous. Yeah, it's just kind of a really neat experience to just serendipitously land in these areas that you know you'll never be back. Just enjoy the time you're here. Come on, boys, girls. All right, go on.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday was brutal. Did Escalante Canyon Road, pretty easy road, like super simple. And then there was one turn I came around, wasn't ready for it. It was a lot of loose rocks. I should have been able to go through it, and I crashed. I know that I went on the worst line. And I was probably going too fast. So I crashed, seeing stars, like lost my rear fender bag that just got trashed. Finishing it, hit some really heavy sand in the middle of the road. I don't know what happened. Might have been too fast again. Crashed. This was a big high-speed crash and just fucked my shit up. Tore my jacket, bike landed on my ankle. Thought the trip was over. My left elbow just got janked. Yeah, a lot of damage, man. more on my body just got beat up yesterday. I thought the trip could be over before it started. The trip starts tomorrow. So yeah, I'm trying to think what it was. Maybe I was just trying to shake off all the voodoo of the last couple months. I think mainly it just I wasn't focused. You know, good news is everything can be repaired. I've been taking ibuprofen. It was a rough night, but I seem to have kind of got past that. And so I think I'll be fine. Today it's 30 miles into Cortez and I'm done. Like, I'm just done. I'm gonna find a nice campground and just hang out the rest of the day. There's nothing today. Like 30 miles, that's it. So I heard this camper over there, and I heard little laughter. I think it was little girls playing, and it just reminded me I won't hear that again for my girls. Just when they're little kids like that, you know, it's a special time. Sorry, man. What the fuck's going on? Anyways, all right, past that. I'm sure editing will clean that up. It's a new day. To the two crashes yesterday, like that I had yesterday, they can't happen because my body just can't take that. It's just, you can't, yeah, crashing on a big 300-pound motorcycle. Just can't do that. And, you know, you get lucky too, right? I got lucky. I didn't get hurt to where I had to stop the trip. You might not get that lucky. Break an ankle, collarbone, wrist, so easy. Slow and easy. Roll it, slow roll. That's all you need to do. And if the bike goes over, it goes over, but at least you just walk off of it. Yeah, I don't know what happened yesterday. I've been doing this for 6-7 years. I've never had that kind of day to where the difficulty of the terrain was low and I had two like high-speed crashes. I've never had that.
Well, a lot has changed in a day. I was in Dolores, Colorado yesterday, waiting for my riding buddy to meet me, and start getting texts about the weather, multiple people, and yeah, it turns out that I believe that whole area above Telluride with Gopher Pass, Corkscrew, and the Alpine Loop, it's pretty high up there. You're, I think, over 12,000 feet. And Colorado's been getting a lot of rain the last few days, so it wasn't the right decision to start the trip. Maybe if we could have pushed it out like 3 days, but I mean, at that point, it's kind of a waste. And we live here, so it's not like we travel extremely, you know, that's no harm, no foul. We can cherry pick it, hopefully, in the next couple of years. It's like I said, it's going to be a special one. So I'm not really. It would have been great to have done it this week if the weather cooperated, but it didn't. So it's nice to have that flexibility where we can just defer and do some other time. So my riding partner Phil, he decided to go back home from where he was at, and then I am going to try something that I've been wanting to do, which wasn't. It was kind of on the way home, anyways. It's called Red Rocker Trail. It's 160 miles. You go from Montrose, Colorado, to NORAD, Utah, and it's been on my list. I didn't think I'd be doing it today, but you know, I was like, man, I'm here and I'm already in the southwestern Colorado. It's kind of a waste just to go all the way home. There might be a little bit of rain today, but I don't think anything quite like what they are going to experience in the mountains, in the high mountains. Yeah, look at the bike. This is only after what, 20 minutes on the trail. And I haven't, you know, God, if these roads were to get really muddy, it's kind of game over. All right, time of death, 10:05 a.m. on Tuesday. I mean, you gotta listen to the universe. Didn't have, had a rough day on the Escalante Canyon. I feel great, but man, I just can't. My spirits are kind of broken with this weather. It's just rain. It's just not something you seek out, especially when you're on an adventure like this. It's just raining, and there's flash flood warnings, and the roads are just all they're getting kind of muddy. It's just not enjoyable. You kind of want to camp in nice weather. I'll be back. This is not a good adventure day. Everything's just soaked. Um, yeah, kind of nasty if you're up in the La Salle Mountains and this is happening. Gonna head back to Golden. Hopefully I can get back today. I don't really want to drag this out anymore.